Iran has warned of severe revenge on the United States after Donald Trump ordered airstrikes which killed the country's most revered military leader. The US president says he was trying to stop a war, not start one, when he ordered the hit in Baghdad.
A murderer hailed as a martyr. On the streets of Iran, thousands call for revenge for the assassination of Special Forces Commander Qasem Soleimani. As 11,000 kilometres away, the man who ordered the strike called for calm.
We took action last night to stop a war. We did not take action to start a war.
But even as the words were being spoken, 3,500 US troops were preparing for deployment to the Middle East.
The streets of Baghdad packed with mourners. This is where the funeral procession for Iran's top general, Qasem Soleimani, and Iraqi militant leaders began. Around the coffins, protesters reportedly chanted, "Death to America," Iran's arch-rival, who eliminated Soleimani Friday about a dozen kilometers away from here at Baghdad airport. The general headed the elite Quds force for more than 20 years and was the mastermind behind Iran's growing influence in the region through a network of local militias backing Tehran.
Breaking tonight, brand new information on the second round of airstrikes in Iraq. Just 24 hours after the top Iranian general, Qasem Soleimani, was killed in a U.S. drone attack.
Hi, good evening, Martha. So breaking tonight, an Iraqi official telling the Associated Press an airstrike has hit 2 vehicles, both carrying Iran-backed militia fighters and killing 5 people just north of Baghdad. Fox News has yet to independently verify this incident. Martha, reporting is still very fluid this hour, but as of a few minutes ago, one U.S. official now saying it was not a U.S. airstrike. This incident comes just a day after the death of Soleimani, and the Trump administration now bracing for potential reprisal attacks, including cyber warfare.
The man who has for years led a parallel government in Libya now calls on all Libyans to rise up against what he described as a looming Turkish invasion.
The enemy has announced war. He has advertised aggression and decided to invade our nation. He better stay watchful. The friendly Turkish people, which are tied to us in brotherhood in Islam, must stand in the face of this deranged gambler who is leading his army into ruin. We address our speech to the whole Arab world, to its people and armies and leaders, to its youth and elderly, saying that a national war is being fueled by this deranged Turkish sultan throughout the whole region, targeting the Arab identity from its west to its east.
I'm standing here in Villejuif where the attack occurred. It's located some 11 kilometers south of Paris. Now, the attack started in a little park located just a few steps to my left here. The attacker entered the park with a knife. Several individuals were able to escape, but others were not so lucky. The attacker was able to stab 3 people. Now, one of those individuals unfortunately succumbed to his injuries in the hospital, a 56-year-old man. 2 women remain hospitalized, at least one in critical condition. What we do know is that Laurent Nunez, the junior interior minister, was here a few hours ago, accompanied by a local prosecutor and the mayor. He thanked police forces for their swift reaction and said that it's, of course, thanks to them that there were not more casualties.
Well, Northwest environmental and conservation authorities have condemned the poisoning and poaching of 8 lions at Predator Rock Lion Farm in Zwartrugens in the northwest. The lions were found butchered and body parts dismembered.
Raised in captivity, this pride of predator rock was poisoned and brutally killed, and their paws and jaws hacked off.
They poisoned 8 lions, 2 males, 6 females. 3 of the females were pregnant. One of them gave birth to 3 cubs the previous night. We found 2 of those cubs dead, 1 survived.
The 13 North Korean defectors who were arrested in Vietnam in November are now in a safe location thanks to the help of U.S. diplomats. The Wall Street Journal reported Friday local time that several American diplomats intervened last month after news broke that 2 of the defectors had tried to kill themselves after getting caught. The diplomats reportedly pressured Vietnam not to send the defectors back to North Korea or to China. The defectors are now said to be in a safe condition, but their location hasn't been disclosed. The Wall Street Journal said the South Korean government was also involved in helping the defectors.
The extreme heat which is fueling these fires has also sent weather records tumbling. It was the hottest day ever recorded in the Sydney Basin. Incredibly, the mercury rising to almost 49 degrees in the city's west.
Right now, all the heat in the world is concentrated in Australia, and Penrith was today the hottest place on the planet. The temperature soaring to 48.9 at 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's a new record for Penrith and the entire Sydney Basin. As the mercury peaked, a blaze took off in George's Hall.
The whole tree's gone on fire, the whole tree.
One man tries to put the flames out with his foot. Thankfully, the fire was quickly brought under control.
Long road 4 នាក់បងខ្ញុំឲ្យចែក2នាក់គាត់ទៅអង្គុយហូបក្តាមទិញក្តាមមកពីសមុទ្រគឺទៅហូបទៅពេលបាក់មកស្លាប់ពីចែក2នាក់នោះសោះខ្ញុំ2នាក់បងខ្ញុំលោកសម្ដេចជួយកូនខ្ញុំផង
दौरे बराबर आ रहे हैं, ट्रीटमेंट हम समझ रहे हैं कि सही हो नहीं पा रहा और बच्चे को आराम नहीं मिल रहा, तो मजबूरी में क्या करें, क्योंकि हम यहाँ बच्चों मतलब कभी 5 मर रहे हैं, कभी 10 मर रहे हैं, कभी 20 मर रहे हैं, तो मजबूरी में हमें तो वो थोड़ा डर लग रहा है।